Interest rates are all over the headlines. What do changes in interest rates mean for the Atlanta housing market? And what do they mean for you if you're thinking about buying or selling a house? Well, here's our take on interest rates. So interest rates have moved a lot. From over the last year, mortgage rates most people were getting quoted down in the 2s. Now most folks are getting quoted up in the 4s. That's a pretty big swing. And a lot of that swing has come the last couple months as, inflation, which we're all seeing day to day, has really become an issue. And there's been a push to raise interest rates that were held artificially low over the past couple years. Interest rates go up, houses get more expensive on a monthly payment standpoint. You might think that would cool the market. It has not to this point. More so, I would say it has gone the other direction to where people are like, hey, I think that the pressure is for these to continue up over this next year, and I need to get into the market now before they go up even more. With all the global turmoil, the terrible stuff that's going on in Ukraine a couple of weeks ago, they came back down and then they went back up. And I just highlight this to say they're not stable. I mean, they move all the time. And so it's really hard to time a real estate market, and it's really hard to time interest rates. So I think what you have to do if you're a buyer is look, hey, based on what I can afford in this range of interest rates and with the down payment I have, is it a wise move for me to buy a house right now? And it takes a little while in your search. You're going to have that conversation with your lender again to say, are rates the same place that they were 2 months ago when we first had this conversation? Because if you're in that situation right now, if you're actually looking for a house and you haven't talked to the lender in a couple months, rates are not the same as they were before. Now, materially, does this make a big difference? It for sure does make a difference, but it may not make as big a difference as you think. I mean, I find that for a lot of folks, the difference is more psychological than it is actually impacting what they're going to buy, especially if you weren't buying at the top of your budget or the top of your qualification. Because yes, a move in interest rates does change your monthly payment, but we're not talking about rates going up to 7, 8, 9%. They're still around 4% for the most part. On the seller side, hey, it's good for you that people haven't been impacted by rates rising and the market is still strong. Will that stay the same throughout the year if rates continue to rise, if inflation continues to go up? I don't know. I mean, I could see a point at which things just get more expensive and it becomes hard for buyers to say, yes, I will continue to pay a higher price, a higher interest rate. But what I do know, the market is good now. So if you're thinking about selling a house this year and you're thinking, hey, can I time the market? There's nothing to time right now because the timing is good. It's a good time to sell a house. So there's our look at interest rates. If you have any questions about it or you want to have a more in-depth conversation, we love to do that kind of thing. And you can fill my inbox with real estate or sports related information and I will get back to you right away. Thanks for listening today. We'll see you soon.